Okay, we're gonna, a steelhead fly. Let's have some fun with this. This is what I call a swing jig. It's tied on a 60-degree jig hook. You can cast it and swing it like any wet fly. You can put it under an indicator. You can swing it, drop it, swing it, drop it. Guess what? Black and blue. How can you go wrong with those color combinations? So let's get started. This happens to be an Umpqua 60-degree jig hook. We have Gamakatsu 60-degree jig hooks as well. Real good. Come on, don't wiggle. Got a kind of wiggly table here. So this fly is tied with ball's eyes. You could use double pupil lead eyes. I'm going to try this one with some real eyes. The eyes you use are depending on your preferences. You notice I'll do all sorts of things. I'll crisscross, I'll go all the one way, all the other way. Nothing magic about it, but these wraps around the base, those are kind of close to magic. So you want the weight that you like the looks of it, and so I'm not going to trim a taper in this. You could. I'm not going to do it, but I am going to go like this. I'm actually going to run it all the way up there. I usually don't, because I forget to unless I'm tying a bunch at one time. But this is going to give me a more even base. So I'm going to use a Lagerton carded flat braid, Flow Blue, Hairline. There are other products. Hairline makes some great carded flat braid as well. You could use a dubbed body. Yeah, let's put some Loctite on here. You could use a dubbed body. How about some Senyo's Fusion Dub? Some great colors in that. So what I've got going here, I am now going to add, I'm going to put a brush This is a Senyo chromatic brush. Put a couple turns. Very nice wiggle. Now you could dub. You could create a composite loop a la Jerry French. That would be awesome. So I got 2 turns right there. I'm going to add some I call it ice wing, lava lace. Just a nice, light, flashy material. Not too flashy. Just gets a nice little sparkle in there. Now there's also a little bit of sparkle in your chromatic brush. This is still fairly subtle. Now I want to try to. This is a little bit tricky here, and I don't know if I've left enough space to finish this fly. And if I haven't, we're going to have to do some tricky editing. Because what I want to do here, you know, I could just finish this off. Boom, we're done. It's going to fish just fine. But I actually want to add my Schlappen we go. Prepared. I want to pick out a Silver Doctor Blue to add just a little bit of accent at the front of this fly. And that's where it gets tricky to add this in and not have it look just messy. Now the steelhead will bite it even if it looks messy, but then I'm not happy with it. So I'm tied in by the tip. And please, I really don't want to, this hackle's probably going to pull out. I'm trying to fold it here. My C&F hackle pliers. So I just want a little bit of a blue accent here. Now the unfortunately, I don't know. Spirit River might have some UV schlappen in Silver Doctor Blue, but I use what I can get most readily. So I get strung, dyed over white saddles in Silver Doctor Blue, and then I just pick out feathers that have the most web at the base. Wow, that came out really, I'm happy with that. Like I say, the hard part is when you're trying to tie, you've just got so much space, and if you've got too much space, it doesn't look good. If you don't have enough space, it doesn't look good. But I got lucky. So this fly is actually got enough weight there. It's going to be a little bit awkward to cast on a traditional single hand rod, but casting this with a sink tip on a switch rod or spey rod, that is going to cast very nicely. You can hit the water, it's going to go down. You can swing it through the bucket, swing it through channels and boulder gardens. You can even float it through on an indicator. So enjoy tying this. You'll see me do some more in different color themes, and I hope you have fun out on the river. Thank you.